Hello everyone, it's me Asha and welcome back to my channel Aim with Asha. Today I'm back with another interesting video. Today I will be taking you to a journey through habitats. So let's start. First of all, let's understand what is a habitat and what is a microhabitat. A habitat is a home environment for plants and animals or organisms. Examples: polar region, desert, meadow, woodland, grassland, forest, seashore, ocean, etc. And a microhabitat is a specific small home environment for plants and animals and insects. Examples: ponds, trees, under a stone, a pile of logs, etc. Coming to our first habitat, the polar region. The polar region is also called the frigid zone. Polar habitats cover top and bottom of planet Earth at the north and the south poles, the Arctic or Antarctic circles. Example: parts of Canada and Greenland are at the North Pole. South Pole is located on Antarctica. Climate. The poles of the planet are extremely cold, extremely dry, and have extremely long days and nights. Next comes to the animals. Polar bears, Arctic foxes, walruses, the humpback whales live in the Arctic Ocean. Penguins, including the emperor penguin, live in the Antarctica. Vegetation. It is too cold and dry for trees to grow in most areas of the Arctic. There is always a layer of ice called permafrost. In summer, Arctic poppies bloom, making the tundra bright yellow. Small shrubs, lichens, mosses, and algae are able to grow in the harsh climate. Second habitat is the desert. A desert is a barren area of landscape where little precipitation occurs and consequently living conditions are hostile for plants and animals' life. About 1/3 of the land surface of the world is arid or semi-arid. Example: Great Victoria Desert is the largest desert on the continent. Sahara in Africa, Gobi Desert in Asia, Mojave in California, Sonoran is a large desert located in Mexico and 1/5 of Australia. Climate. Deserts are the driest places on earth. They get fewer than 10 inches of rain a year. Some deserts may get a lot of rain all at once. Next comes the animals. Lizards, geckos, toads, jackrabbits, camels, snakes, spiders, and meerkats. Whenever I go to the desert, I'm very careful because I'm very scared of the lizards and the snakes and the spiders. Next, coming to the vegetation. Desert plants thrive in hot, arid environments where they can survive with minimal rainfall. The desert biome is categorized by sandy or stony soil, high temperatures, and little moisture. Cacti are the most common desert plants, as all of us know. Desert lily, California poppy, and aloe vera plants. Third habitat, oceans. Oceans are areas of salty water that fill enormous basins on Earth's surface. More than 70% of Earth's surface is covered by oceans. Example: oceans biggest to smallest are Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Antarctic, and Arctic Ocean. Mariana Trench in Pacific Ocean is almost 7 miles deep. That is the deepest part of the ocean. Climate. Oceans help keep Earth's climate habitable. Oceans also keep the Earth warm. Next, the fishes. Sharks, swordfish, tuna, clownfish, grouper, stingray, flatfish, eels, rockfish, seahorse, sunfish mola, and gars. Marine animals: blue whales, seals, walruses, dolphins, manatees, and otters. Mollusks, octopus, cuttlefish, clams, conch, squids, oysters, slugs, and snails. The vegetation: algae, grasses, mangrove trees, and shrubs, bacteria, fungi, coral reefs. The most common form of marine vegetation found in the seas is algae. Next, the forests. Forests are home to 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity. A forest habitat is a complex ecosystem consisting mainly of trees and providing a habitat, a place to live, for a variety of plants and animals. They supply the oxygen we need to survive. Countries with forests: Russia 49.4%, Brazil 61.9%, Canada 34.1%, US 33.84%. Example of forest: Amazon, Congo, Atlantic, Sundarbans. Types of forests: rainforest, tropical, deciduous forest, Mediterranean forest, temperate broad-leaved deciduous and mixed forest, warm temperate broad-leaved deciduous forest, coniferous forest. And the threat is deforestation. Small mammals: rabbits, pugs, raccoons, squirrels, badgers, chipmunks, skunks. Large mammals: bears, deer, lion, giraffe, elephants, chimpanzee, gorilla, tiger, rhino. Insects: ladybugs, beetles, praying mantis, bees, spiders. Reptiles and amphibians: frogs, turtles, salamanders, snakes, birds, woodpecker, hummingbirds, bluebirds. Those are a lot of animals. Next comes the mountain, one of my favorites. A mountain is an elevated portion of the Earth's crust, generally with steep sides that show significant exposed bedrock. Mountains form by tectonic plates or by pile of lava over millions of years. Examples: Mount Everest in Asia is the highest mountain above sea level in the world, towering at over 29,000 feet. The longest above-ground mountain range in the Andes in South America. Climates: the temperature on mountains becomes colder and higher the altitude gets. Mountains tend to have much wetter climates than the surrounding flat land. Next comes the animals: red panda, snowshoe hares, grizzly bears and woolly mammoths, and mountain goats and ibexes. Next comes the vegetation. From bottom to top, a mountain has several biomes of life. At the very bottom, foothills often have lush deciduous forests, meaning that the trees lose their leaves in the winter. Higher up are coniferous forests with tall pines and other evergreen trees. Next comes the cave, also one of my favorite because there's so much to explore in a cave. So a cave or caverns are naturally occurring hollows in the ground, specifically a space large enough for human to enter. Caves often form by the weathering of rocks and often extend deep underground. Examples: the deepest explored cave in Krubera Cave in Georgia and measured 7,208 feet from the entrance to the bottom. The Moth Cave in USA, Blue Grotto Cave in Italy, Cave of Crystals in Mexico. Climate: the entrance zone. Entrance: it is cool, shaded area and light can be seen. The twilight zone, middle of the cave. It is cool, damp area with some light. The dark zone, far into the cave. It is cool, damp and dark all the time. Next, the animals. Bats, snakes, cave wolf, spiders. Animals in caves are called troglophiles. Examples are mollusks, worms, spiders, millipedes, centipedes, crustaceans, insects, fish, amphibians, and reptiles. Vegetation: mosses, ferns, or liverworts may be growing on the ground at the cave entrance or in the twilight zone. Next, grassland. Grassland habitats can be found on more than 40% of the land on Earth. They are wide open areas where mostly grass and flowers grow. Grassland habitats are places that receive more rain in deserts but less precipitation than forests. Example: prairie in North America, Asian steppes, savanna in Africa, Australian rangelands. Climate: tropical grasslands have dry and wet seasons that remain warm all the time. Animals: bison, antelope, lion, jaguar, zebras, wild beasts, kangaroo, rhinoceros, buffalo, and elephant. Vegetation: dominated by a nearly continuous cover of grasses, but not to that of taller plants, particularly trees and shrubs. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this helped you. If you like my video, please share, like and subscribe. Bye.